Another glorious day, y'all. Another glorious day. I hope everything good with you and yours. Get it how you get it. Huh. Yeah, get it how you get it. We're gonna start off with some of these right here, you heard? We're gonna start off with some of those. You see the title in the video, Bench Press the Ground. It's funny because when I walked past this table, I definitely had an instant appetite to shoulder press that table. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Let's get some more. Matter of fact, let's hit the push-ups now. Start off with 15 on those. Beautiful day today. I see them lights going up, very productive. I just finished a job just now, about a half hour ago, upon arriving to the park. And the beautiful thing about being active in general, doing what I did today, it wasn't such a heavy workload, if you will, but it definitely was it was work, you know. I just moved a few things. Tomorrow I got a bigger job for the same customer, client, or whatever you want to, you know, person that I'm giving that service. But let's get it. So we just hit the push-ups, y'all. I see them lights going up, much gratitude. Let's go, let's get it, huh? But of course, yeah, but I just wanted to share that real quick and we have a little dialogue about that going further. I always want to make that known, that it's not just a workout, but being active daily. Let me make sure that camera is in great view. Yeah, I got a job tomorrow. Knock that out. Yeah. Feeling fantastic, feeling phenomenally fit. All right, let's get these push-ups, y'all. So what I'm gonna do today, well, this evening, hit them push-ups, and I'm bench pressing the bench. That's all that's going on. Get it how you get it. Get it how you get it. Get it how you get it. I don't just want to drop the table recklessly. So what I do is I ease down. And it's not like the table weighs a ton, right? But it's a great way to do the movement. Great combination with the push-ups. It's a little different from the actual military press with the straight bar. It's a piece of equipment on the outside. Again, another example of coming out here and getting to it. No excuses, becoming creative. Even though I've done this time and time again on the channel in terms of lifting a picnic table, but boy, did I have an appetite for it this afternoon. But let's go. Yeah, feeling fantastic, y'all. I tell ya. I tell ya. So today I wanted to hit the pull-up bar, but because of the work that I got ahead of me tomorrow morning, right now, it's what, 8:37 at night, right? So I gotta be up at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna be full of energy, even after a late evening workout such as I'm doing right now is what I'm telling you, okay? So I didn't wanna go with the whole pull-up workout because I'll be doing a lot of pulling tomorrow in the sense of picking up furniture and things of that nature. You dig what I'm saying? So, you know, you have to, or I like to approach what it is that's ahead of me and knowing what is the best approach for this evening, which is the push, you know? So what I'm gonna do is to substitute the pull-up. I'm gonna get me some elastic band work in. Again, I just don't wanna do the shoulder press and the push-ups, you know what I mean? Again, another appetite occurred with these, so I'll be getting that as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be here for a significant amount of time. They got the park lights on again. It's that time of the year, so let's take advantage. But of course, get it how you get it. Get it how you get it. Feeling fantastic. Indeed I am. Indeed I am. So after that set with those, then I get right back to that bench. Matter of fact, let's hit the push-ups. I ain't giving enough attention to those, them push-ups. Like I said, bench press the ground. You ain't got a bench press. The ground is your chest exercise. Absolute gorgeous night out tonight. Absolutely gorgeous. Love this working out. I can't imagine myself not doing this. Gee whiz. Gee whiz. Can't imagine myself not doing this. So what I did on that set is, what I did was I turned my hands, instead of pushing forward with my fist on the front position of the, I went to the side, which was a wide way in grip, which was much wider, took one at a much concentrated pace. Felt great. And I feel it targeting all of that. All of that, the back, the shoulders. I'm feeling the chest. You know, the activation. Let's get this money. Let's get these push-ups, y'all. Feels fantastic. I get them elastic bands again. So what I did was, I pulled those from the bottom, right? Usually I go higher up with the elastic bands, but I just felt the need to go lower today. And again, it's like that lawnmower. You know, when you cut that gas lawnmower on, when you gotta, you know what I mean? That's that type of movement, you know? Yeah. That's why one should be fit, because of these ordinary daily tasks that you have to do, or you should be doing. You know, that's if you're not an individual that just live a sedentary lifestyle, don't want to do nothing. So I'm gonna hit that bench from that wide grip again. I like that way. Feel it in them back and them shoulders a great deal. So I'm grabbing it from the side. Keep that tension real good on there too. Then I go back to the elastic bands, get them like that. But what I want to do with the elastic bands, I want to mix it up just a little bit. Word. Yo, what's goody? This man is so creative and attentive with his methods. I appreciate you. You already know. Yo, Ralph, what's up? Salute. Word up. Appreciate you. Shout out to you as well. You heard? Shout out to the chat. You know, great appreciation. You know what I'm saying? For your positive upliftment, feedback, and continuous support. You already know. Indeed. Right back at you. You know that. Yeah, so what we're gonna do, y'all, I'm gonna go on this bat right here. And I'm gonna hit the elastic bands with this bat. Let's go, let's get it, let's... Yes, sir, you on that path, you know it. In order to be on that path, we gotta stand up 10 toes down to be on that path, you know that. Let me back this camera up just a tad. I want y'all to see what's going on, because what I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna alternate, y'all. You'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I think that was a great view right there. You know? See them likes going up. Much gratitude. Sure, for sure. Let's hit these push-ups, y'all. Let me get in that lighting. We're gonna maneuver around the area. You know? Hit these push-ups. Get it how you get it. Get out and do something. You know? Hit these push-ups, y'all. Around the world, let's go. Absolutely. You ain't got a gym? At this, bench press the ground. Huh? Bench press the ground. Them push-ups is gonna give you that chest. You know, it's gonna give you them arms, depending on what variation. Don't let the workout escape you by what seems to be a limitation. And there's plenty that you could take advantage of. Huh. Indeed. But of course. Appreciate you. Thank you. Ralph said looking sharp. Let's hit this bench, y'all. That wide, I like that wide. That's the first time I ever grabbed the bench from that wide way of putting my hands on that thing as such. Felt fantastic. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, you know, I've been busy. You said that's super smart. You take rest days. And it's true, I agree with you. You know, I have my weeks where I'm just going non-stop. And speaking of rest, you know, technically I don't get the proper amount of rest that I should. And the reason why I say that, being that I do work a 9 to 5, right? So 8 hours of my day is taken up. And whatever time of the season, after work, I make sure that I put that workout time aside, or I make sure I get that working out. But what I'm saying is, so by the time I'm finished with my workout, it's fairly late at night. Now, I got to get up at 4:45 in the morning, okay? And that's another thing, just to make it on time, by way of, prepping, getting ready, things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? So, a great deal of rest that I should be getting, I do neglect. And the thing is, my saving grace in terms of me not, overexerting myself, or my energy being depleted more so than if I was indulging in things such as smoking and drinking. So I'm just saying that's my saving grace to how I eat and take care of myself. But I do need more rest. So I kind of have, been implementing that. So, but I do have rest days. More so, my rest days are more of a day of not actually working out, but I'm very active daily. You know what I'm saying? I'm very active daily. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix those up a little bit in one set. I'm gonna hit the standard push-ups along with the Mike Tyson in one set. I've never really done that before, but I'm feeling the need to do it. Again, as I'm working out, ideas come to mind. My body communicates in which it desires, and I give to what that demand requires. Yeah, but I definitely could utilize more rest in terms of going to bed at a much earlier hours, And so definitely that could be more implemented in my daily structure. Indeed. felt great, y'all. We ain't finished. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's. Let me try these out right here too. I want to get a lot of ground. Like I said, bench press the ground, y'all. That speaks volumes to having a healthy lifestyle. No doubt. I've been working out since a teenager. You know, the thing about me is that, like I've mentioned many a times, is that even though I've worked out for the amount of years that I've worked out, a lot of what I do now wasn't implemented back in my earlier years. And I don't regret it. It's just my appreciation of what I do now, of how serious and how much I value fitness now, is at an all-time high. You know, and I'm just so grateful that, you know, I'm wired in that way. You know what I'm saying? But I've been working out since I was a teenager. But I wasn't as committed, and I wasn't as well versed in terms of different exercises the way I am now. So a lot of what I do now is very new to me. And that's the beautiful thing about fitness for me, at least for me, is that due to the amount that I have yet to implement, or I am new to at the moment, that makes it even that much more exciting, you know? Let's get this money, y'all. Be back at it. Yo, we gotta find another area, y'all. Hang out with me. They turned the lights out. This ain't the first time this happened to me. Walk with me. They got other lights on in the park. This is one of those nights. Let's talk about it on the way to our next destination. Let me get my belongings over here. I see them lights going up. Much gratitude. We not finished. We not finished. I appreciate y'all patience and trooping it out with me in the dark. And you know what it is about the dark? You know what my motto is? My motto is, when it comes to the dark, the darkest, some of the darkest moments in my life have shed a lot of light on me. Huh? If you can relate, holler if you hear me, you heard? If you can relate, holler if you hear me. You know? You know, the darkness that took place in one's life, as such as mine's, brought forth a lot of light, a lot of clarity, a lot of wisdom, a lot of understanding, a lot of doing the knowledge, a lot of, you know, self-assessing, you know? Yeah. The light is ahead of us, y'all. Y'all see it. We on our way over there right now. You know, I haven't been live in a minute, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we're gonna do both. Go live, and also, you know, I'm gonna drop those videos that aren't live. But that doesn't take away from the connection, you know what I'm saying, of us, you know, coming together as a community, you know what I'm saying, on that type of time. Yeah, and I still see y'all in the building, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Trooping it with me through the darkness. You know? The fruits, the veggies, you know, the things that lie beneath the surface. You know, coming out of that womb of the woman itself. You know, we were born from the darkness into the light. Huh? So don't be afraid of the dark. You know, turn your darkness into light, you are? Yeah, on that type of time. Yeah. I know this is a long troop, y'all, to that light. You know, it's interfering with my workout because I don't like to take a break this long. But in order for it to work, I gotta do what I gotta do. So we bringing it over here to a better lit area. Indeed. Yeah. I hope everybody's summer going fantastic thus far. You know, I know it's kind of going sporadically to a degree. We already approaching July. I can't believe it. You know, I really can't believe it. But it is what it is, and I'm gonna be present in the moment. And that's all we can do. Take it a day at a time. That's all. You know? Take it a day at a time. That's all. I got plenty of light over here. I'm about to go get it. Yeah. It works if you work it, cause it's worth it. Huh? Yeah. Got plenty of light over here. They playing hockey too. But I'm getting my workout on. We back, y'all. But of course, we back. You see they playing hockey over there? Let me get to this light. We back, y'all. Let me get over here. Come on now. We back. You with me? Appreciate you. You back? We back. Let me get me a swig of this agua. We not finished. Feeling fantastic. Of course. When you're doing the right thing for yourself. You know? When you crossing your T's, dotting your I's.
Number 22, Chris.
You out here. Uh-huh. Got some time left on the... Uh-huh. All right, let's get to it. We not finished. It's my first time doing these. The darkest times in your life will show you who you are and what you're made of. Never give up, y'all. It's a big fact. It's just the yin and yang of life, y'all. Let's get it. So we doing the Mike Tyson, like I said, you bench press the ground, you heard? I told you this before too, or I've said this before. I was the opposite in terms of the body weight workouts. And what I mean is, I started off with the weights. And due to the weights, I became stronger with the push-ups. And once I got stronger with the push-ups, something that I had a very, very strong dislike, to the point of where I would say I hated doing push-ups, I absolutely love them now. I absolutely love them, you heard? So let's get some for the love of the push-ups, man. Feel better than I did when I was 18. Feel better than I did when I was 21. What I love about these is the mobility aspect. You know what I'm saying? The maneuver, you know? Not just doing a push-up, but everything that involves it, right? With the legs, the hamstrings, the shoulders, the elbows, the tippy toes. was a good set right there. That set right there was, yeah.
The gentlemen, 2025 champions are Fast and Furious.
That got my back feeling crazy. Chest, shoulders, arms, all that. Core, all that. It's that functional strength, that functional movement. Like I said, bing, 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 bing. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to move. You don't want to be stiff. You want to be pow, ha, ha, ha. You know, let's get it. Bench press the ground. Yeah, it's good for the shoulders. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, it got the whole upper body going crazy. Yeah. And your lower back, again, when you see that movement, it involves everything. Again, from your tippy toes to your fingertips, shoulders, back, your lower back, your knees. You just keep going back to back to back. I'm not necessarily counting each rep. You know, a lot of it, you just gotta keep going, 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 going. Like the Energizer battery. But we built much different. Good night. Thank you. Let's get some more of that. I see them likes going up, much gratitude. And if you chose to subscribe, much gratitude in advance. So like I was saying in the beginning of this video, what I'm doing tonight is going to, this is a better way that I work out tonight in terms of the push. Because tomorrow, I got a moving job, so I'll be carrying furniture and things of that nature. So a lot of pulling and lifting is involved. And again, the mobility aspect. See, when you're doing a moving job, it's just not about picking up a piece of furniture and moving it from one end of the room to the next. It's about maneuvering through those narrow doorways. It's about stepping down steps. It's about watching out to the surrounding objects in your path. Things of that nature. So along with the strength coordinations, the functioning strength, and it requires the mind to be able to measure the maneuver while holding firm and steady the furniture, you know? Man made me see the tripod. I had to block. They ain't see the. You know, you gotta get it how you get it, y'all. But then this how I'm gonna do it too. Let me give y'all a different scenery. Get it how you get it. I gotta move back to my spot. The sprinklers came on. The sprinklers came on. So I'm gonna get it over here again. Let me get back to my area. You can hear that, right? The sprinklers came on. Get it how you get it. Bench press the ground, y'all. Appreciate you. Thank you. Good money, bro. Appreciate you. I ain't been live in a minute. I went live the other day though. Did them burpees. I did what was like 400 burpees. Burpee fanatic. Appreciate you. I see them likes going up. Huss. Appreciate you. So I'm gonna start incorporating these more often. The Mike Tyson push-ups combined with the standard push-ups in one set. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's. feel fantastic. But I tell you this, speaking of rest, as we was talking about earlier, if I ain't come here tonight and come get this money, I wouldn't have got the proper rest. Because the whole night on my mind would be like, why you ain't go get that? That would have been all up on the forefront of my mind. Huh? That I let tonight skip past without getting to it. Huh? But we here, but of course, us. Just couldn't get that 20, Rob. What was happening? Y'all want to see what's in front of me, y'all? I don't want none of that. It's good. I'll pass, though. He had stopped the truck. I don't know what he wanted me to say. But I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Nice, clean, official tent. Flex. Flex. Super pump right now. Super duper pump right now. we about to get up out of here before they close the lights on us over here too, though. Let me get a few sets in. But yo, I appreciate y'all before we come to a close on this live, bro. Much gratitude as always. You know, the time is here. Like I said to y'all, we gonna run it up as much as I can help it. You know what I'm saying? You know, but we definitely out here. And I'm not gonna just tell you I'm out here. I gotta, you know what I mean, show and prove. You know what I mean? For oneself first, and then, you know, you'll bear witness to the consistency, to the way of life, to the commitment, to the discipline. Us, let's go, let's get it, let's Yes. Yeah, so tomorrow's another day, y'all. And I gotta run one more errand before I head back to the residence. You know? Still gotta get up early tomorrow. So let me get that well-deserved rest as we spoke about. So let's go over what we did tonight. We did some shoulder pressing with the picnic table. Just some. We hit the elastic band, right? Prime up the body. Put a form of stretching involved. We did the lawn mowers. You know, again, the resistant bands, some back action, something light. But overall, we hit that chest. But with the Mike Tyson push-ups, combined with the standard push-ups, awesome set. You know what I'm saying? That mobility, you know, but of course, and a great overall full body exercise in terms of the hamstrings, the legs involvement, the knees, the tippy toes, the fingertips, and, you know, your shoulders, as I mentioned. So, a great workout, again, for your lower back, your core, and, you know, great for your mobility. Again, it's overall, you know what I'm saying? That functional strength, that functional movement. Again, we want to be spunky. We want to be light on the feet, but yet sturdy. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna leave it at that for now. Appreciate you all, as always. Catch you on the next go around. Peace.